Alright, so did you know that the Fortnite crew has been going on for over 4 years? Now, I've been a crew member since day one, so I have every single crew skin available, and I'm going to show you all of them. I'm not going to show you all the accessories, just all the crew pack skins themselves. So as far as I know, there are 52 crew pack skins. So obviously this is the current crew right here, February of 2025, but I'm going to go back to the very start. Unfortunately, I can't get them in order in my locker. But if you saw one of my recent videos, I showcased that there is a new series for cosmetics, and it's called the Crew Series. And unfortunately, you're only put into this series if you have the Legacy styles. So right now, there are 16 crew skins in this Crew Series set. The latest skin right here, Haruka of the Masks, does not have the Legacy styles yet, so she's not yet in it. But once she gets these next month, she will be put into it. And by Legacy styles, I mean these right here. So you get the default skin, then you get a special one called Legacy, then you get the Auric Legacy, the Phase Legacy, the Rhymebound, and then the Cosmic. So sadly, only if they have those Legacy styles will they be put in this Crew Series set. I wish every skin was in here so I could easily sort them and find them. Okay, so let's go back to the start. So the very first crew was December 2020, and many people say this is the best one yet. And it's Galaxia. Now, I agree that the first style here is good, but her other style just reminds me of Hela. A worse Hela, I should say. I would never run this style. I think it looks terrible and hideous, but the first style, Elite, looks amazing. One of the best Galaxy skins in the game. I'm sure there's some people out here that love this one, but man, I just don't like the look of that. Like I said, it's like a Dollar General Hela. Then we had January 2021, which was Green Arrow. So I'm not very familiar with Green Arrow, I'm not going to lie. He's part of the DC series, and he's kind of plain. So if you're a fan of Green Arrow, you're going to love this. If not, then you're like me and thought, well, this is just okay, probably nothing I'd ever run. February 2021 was V. This is a phenomenal skin, 2 amazing styles. Look at the animation. This is definitely, in my opinion, one of the best. I might do a top 5 crew skins. And you might be able to tell my top 5 just from this video, but we'll see. So check this out. Beautiful sky blue, nice animation. It's like the Super Saiyan 2 sparks around, and then the default was that nice pink as well. Beautiful. So we went from one of the better crew pack skins to March 2021, and it was Lombro. So step back in my opinion. From that to this, no styles. It's just a llama with some bright colors. And that's about it. So definitely a step back. I bet a lot of people unsubscribed from the crew from this one. Then we had April 2021, which was Allie. So she was okay. It's just massively long hair on the front and back, which is very troublesome when you run other things like back blings. Sometimes even wraps and pickaxes merge into there and it looks dumb. She's kind of like a cat skin. She's got fake cat claws there and ears, and her set even says cat and mouse. May 2021 was Deimos, so I don't think a lot of people like this one. I don't think he was well received. However, he does have some style. So this is his default with the scary demon mask. Then you can turn him green if you want. So a nice color scheme there. And then you've got the glow to it. So I thought that was pretty cool, but unfortunately it looks like you can only do the green glow. So you can't go to the red and then put glow on. It's just the green. So if you like the red color, you're kind of out of luck. Then we had June 2021, the Mecha Cuddle Master. So this one was pretty good because the styles are great. So the first one is a nice pink color scheme. The helmet is quite large though, as are the shoulder guards. And then we've got the Midnight style. I thought that was pretty clean if you're bored of the pink color scheme. And then my personal favorite is the Royale. So it's a nice white and red and a little bit of goldish yellow. So 3 nice color schemes, but you don't really see this skin a lot. Next up, we had Mr. Loki, the god of mischief himself. This was July 2021. I love Loki, and I did enjoy this skin, but then they released a better one in the item shop, in my opinion, with cool emotes and cool pickaxes and awesomeness. So that kind of downgraded this one, in my opinion, because this was the only Loki skin in the game, and if you had it, it was awesome, but now there's 2 of them, and like I said, I feel like the item shop one is better. Then we had August 2021, which is Summer Sky. I thought this was just an okay skin. If you didn't already have a Sky skin, then you were probably going crazy for this, but she does have some customization. So we've got the default, which is no hat. Then we've got the hat, which is basically the wings up there. That's all that changes. However, my favorite part was the stormy sky, and it puts this nice, almost orangish black on there, and her eyes turn red as well. Of course, you can put the hat on. Very cool. Then we had September 2021. This one is amazing. One of my favorites. Pink and black with some awesome animated, almost Super Saiyan-like hair. This one's crazy good. Now, if you didn't like the hair being animated, you could turn it off. And in my opinion, that takes away from the skin, but obviously you will stand out less with that off. And then one of the bonuses for this skin was the shadow style, and check this out. This makes it 10 times better. Look at that color scheme. Tell me that's not awesome. Now, of course, you can also turn the flame off, and he still has that golden red, but with the flame on, holy smokes, that fire reddish orange is brilliant. And just look at the color scheme change. I mean, that's amazing. From pink and silver and black to black and red and gold. I love it. So we had 3 of these skins in a row with that awesome secondary style. So next was October 2021. This is the Chaos Origins. So he still has his goopy nature and his 3 fingers like a Ninja Turtle. And then again, if you got the Legacy for this one, you've got the gold style, which is just a little better. It's not as awesome as the Burning Wolf was, but it's pretty cool. So I feel like that Chaos Origins was the weakest one. This is the second best one in my opinion. Sierra, she's got a nice default style, and then they gave her this nice Storm Stepper one, which has a beautiful color scheme. It's like a mixture of pink and blue. And then unfortunately, her Legacy style was the worst one. Look at this. What is that mask? That is hideous. So she's got a great secondary style, a great default style, but her gold version is just terrible. I do not like that one bit. I don't think I've ever seen someone run that. I should run it, just because it's so bad. Next up was December 2021, and this one's great as well. This is the Cube Assassin. She was a boss on the map, and you can turn her reactivity off if you don't like all the flashy glow and animation. So she's got a few cubes floating in front of her faceless face, but not too bad all around, just a jet black and a dark purple. Next up we had January 2022 with the Snow Stealth Sloan. So the default style was just okay. Not really a fan of this one, but the secondary style, the Winter Sunset, is just beautiful. I love that color scheme. If you didn't own Sloan already, this was great. If you did, it was just okay. But like I said, that secondary style is phenomenal. Then we went to February 2022. Not really a big fan of this one. This is Aftermath. So his default has the hood up with the 3 spikes on the front. So this one was just okay. I didn't really enjoy this default style, but his secondary style, the hood off, I think this made him a lot better. He's like a gold skull character. Check that out. I bet if I ran that, people would be like, what skin is that? What skin is that? Because he's got a golden skull, which is kind of cool. Next up, one of my favorites from March 2022 is Tracy Trouble. So her default style is this nice pink and purple and a little bit of black in there. I love her outfit. Her hair is great. Her accessories all match. And then she's got the secondary dark style. And likewise, all her accessories have this as well. Sometimes they don't do that and it looks dumb. This one they did, which is beautiful. Then we went to April 2022, Sayara. So, this one's kind of forgettable, to be honest. No styles, what you see is what you get, and it's a pink and black with a mask on it. I can't say I've ever ran this one, nor have I ever seen it in-game. So there was a stretch, and it started right here, where the crew was pretty bad. So again, this was April 2022, then we went to May 2022 with Southpaw. And we had just had one of these in the item shop, so if we hadn't have had that one, this would have been amazing, but we've seen it before. We've had it before. She did have this crystal secondary style, which is cool. I'm just not a big fan of these Goro-like skins with the 4 arms. It messes me up. It looks weird. Color scheme on both of these was great, though. And then we went to June 2022, which was the Mecha Strike Commander. Now, granted, this one does have a built-in emote, but not a lot of people like this skin. I know, he's associated with the lore, the storyline, things like that. Just another mecha skin that people didn't really want. So that was 3 pretty mediocre crew pack skins in a row. Like I said, they probably lost a lot of subscribers from doing those 3 in a row. Then we went to July 2022, which was Phaedra. And this brought a lot of people back. A lot of people liked the Phaedra skin. She kind of reminded me of an Addams Family character. And at this time, Wednesday Addams was hugely popular with her show. So this was kind of right up the alley of grabbing everyone's attention. So this is her default style. Then she had a shrouded style, which puts this weird shroud on her. I don't know, I didn't like that. And you could put her fishnet stockings on or off if you wanted. So a very gothic-like skin. Then we had ourselves the August 2022 skin, Wolverine Zero. So another Wolverine skin. This one was just okay, especially if you already owned a Wolverine skin. Sadly, there were no styles to him though. So in my opinion, this was a pretty weak crew skin since we already had him, but I guess if you missed out, it was just okay. Then we had arguably one of the worst, in my opinion, crew pack skins, Red Claw from October 2022. And he's got a secondary mask off style. So the mask was hideous. I did not like this mask. He doesn't really have much color scheme to him, just a little bit of red. Then you could take the mask off, but I don't know. I feel like this was one of the lowest rated skins. Then we went to November 2022, so this was the Inquisitor. And this was a boss on the map for Fortnitemares. But again, this is a pretty bad skin, no styles to him. He's got that creepy face on him. It's kind of like a chrome squid. So this was a pretty bad one, especially because Fortnitemares had just ended, and then the fanfare around him was over. But then we got him in the crew, so I was like, ha, you just fought him as a boss, now here he is for Thanksgiving. But they redeemed themselves with December 2022 because it was Joni the Red. People went crazy for this skin. And look at the customization here. So you could do Joni the Red, the default style, or you could do the Blue Blood, which changes her coat to a little bit of blue. You could put the mask on or off. So that wasn't too bad. Glasses on, likewise off. And then you could do the hairpins, which were so minuscule. Look at those little hairpins. You could barely see them, but you can take them off if you want. Then we went to January 2023, Guildheart. Again, no styles. He's got a pretty cool pickaxe though, and the yellow and black was not too bad. Then we went to February 2023 with Sylvie. So I like the Sylvie skin, kind of medieval-ish in nature, but also very cartoony. Sadly though, no styles to her. And then her counterpart was March 2023, which was the Rift Knight Kieran. So again, medieval vibes. He's got a nasty looking sword. I love that. It almost reminds me of Cloud Strife's Buster sword. Pretty sweet. His face just looked kind of weird though. It's like he was supposed to be cel-shaded, but they didn't make him cel-shaded. I don't know. Then we had April 2023 with Triarch Nox. So he was a boss as well, if I remember correctly. He's reactive, which is cool, and you can turn the reactivity off if it's too flashy for you. Now his pickaxes were kind of cool. They are size. You can see them right there, just like Raphael uses from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I personally liked his gray color scheme with the nice reactivity. Then we went to May 2023 with Dahlia. This was one of those mannequin skins. Didn't really see many people run this one, and there's no styles to her, so it was a little bit lackluster in my opinion. Then we went to June 2023 with Styx. I love this skin, one of the best reactivities in the game, in my opinion, which you can turn off if you don't like. Now, upon getting in a limb, you can see this big vortex hole opens up right in his chest. It goes all the way through. Tell me that's not awesome. He's got stitching on his mouth as well with one red eye, and his pickaxe was pretty solid too. Just a great looking skin. I love his two-toned hair. Very cool. Then we had July 2023 with Breezabelle. So she is a very tan skin, and she's got 3 different styles. So this nice summery orange and blue. Then she's got the Academy colors. And then lastly, the Midnight Hour. So all 3 color schemes are really, really clean. I like the default one, but a nice summery skin. Then we went to August 2023 and people freaked out because we had Princess Lexa, the second Lexa skin, non-cell shaded this time. And I really enjoyed this one. I like the original Lexa as well. Great skin. And this is for all the non-cell shaded fans out there. And she's part of the Ageless Royalty set. And that's of note because we got 2 crew pack skins in this set, again for August 2023, and the other is her twin brother right here, Prince Orin. So I believe this was the first time we ever got 2 in a row. And remember, Orin was also cel-shaded. So they kind of non-cel-shaded both of these for the fans of both skins. It was really, really cool to get 2 of them, and they're both great looking skins. Then we went to September 2023. And we got this one right here, Astrea. So she was pretty sweet. Nice galaxy-like skin. Her default was this nice, almost white and black and purple and pink. And you can make her hair long, like that, or you can make it short. So this style right here reminded me of The Ring, where that girl crawls out of the well. Totally freaks me out. Scary as scary can be. Now she also has the Nebula style, which puts some orange and some sky blue in there. Likewise, you can turn the hair short if you don't like that and make it long if you do. So a pretty good Galaxy-like skin. Then we got to the first ever Legacy style skin, Shimmer Dusk, and this was October 2023. So I was not a fan of this one. I think they started off kind of weak. She kind of looks like an elven character from Lord of the Rings, if you will. First style was just okay. Secondary was the Hunter style, which is pretty good. I like that red. And then we got all the classic ones like the Auric, where she turns gold, the Phase, the Rhymebound, and then lastly the Cosmic. So like I said, I feel like they started off pretty weak to showcase all these Legacy styles, but it gets better. And it got better right away because the November 2023 skin was the Draken Steel Hybrid. So his default was a beautiful color scheme. He does have a tail, he does have ears, and he does have bulky shoulders, but he's a great looking skin. Now his legacy was this jet black and white. Made him look like a ninja. And then here's the Auric. Looks pretty solid. Phase looked good. Here's the Rhymebound, nice sky blue. And lastly, the Galaxy Cosmic. Then we went to December 2023 with Fortnite OG. This was the Skull Scout. So let's go back to the start here. So her default one was a nicely animated and glowing style here. And you can also take the hat off if you didn't like that, which reveals her hair. I'm pretty sure her hair changes every style too. Let's see. Then her legacy one was this nice pink color scheme. Yep, it did. Did her eyes change too? Yes, they do. So that's cool. So with every style, you can see the changes to her ever so slightly. Sometimes the hair changes, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the eyes change, sometimes they don't. So it wasn't too bad. Then we went to January 2024 with Silas Hesk. He's a snaky skin. His default was purple, black, and white. And look, his snake has a little top hat on it with a watch in his mouth. How funny is that? And then it changes with every style. So his legacy was the venomous one, which is kind of cool. Nice snake green. Here's the Auric, golded out of his mind. Here's the Phase, pretty sweet. The Rhymebound's the nice blue, and then the Cosmic Legacy. Nice pinkish color scheme. I love that top hat. That is so funny. And we got an underrated one, in my opinion, Lana Lane from February 2024. I feel like this didn't get enough love. A nice llama color scheme, but they didn't go with the big old llama head like they typically do. They went with a nice character model. I like this character. And her secondary style is my favorite. Look at the autumn-like color scheme. That is perfect. Nice and fun. And she's got the Auric, which looks pretty good as well. You couldn't even tell that's a llama skin with that one. Same thing for the Phase. We got the Rhymebound. And then the Cosmic. Not bad. Next was March 2024, the fan favorite Cat on astronaut version. Futuristic, if you will. Secondary was this nice pink and purple color scheme. I love how adorable Cat is controlling this suit. Beautiful. Here's Auric. It's pretty solid. I can't remember what some of these look like, so this is cool that I'm going through them. Here's Rhymebound, and then the Cosmic. And then we go to arguably one of the best crew pack skins of all time. April 2024 was Ares. And he started out very impressive. Look at this. Secondary style is the War God's Legacy. Beautiful crimson red. Even his legacy styles were great. Here's the Phase. Then we got Rhymebound. Ooh. And lastly, Cosmic, which looks phenomenal as well. Then we went to Spirit Hunter Seiko in May 2024. So her default was pretty good. Black and purple. I like her hat. I like her skirt. Looks pretty good. She's got... I actually don't know what that is on her belt there. Something animated with a vial attached to it. Then she had this nice green one. So I like how whatever that is around her waist changes with each style. It's pretty sweet. Phase looks good. Here's the Rhymebound, nice sky blue, and then the Galaxy effect. Pretty clean. Next up was June 2024 with Jing. So his original style was almost an autumn-like color. He'd take his Kung Lao hat off, but his mask remains for everything. Now his secondary style was one of my favorites. The Legacy style here. Tell me that's not clean. That red and blue and black. Even his mask looks incredible. Then we went to Auric. You see his mask does change as well, as does the hat. Doesn't look like the hair changes ever, though. Or does it? Let's see. Does the final one change? Nope, doesn't seem to ever change. That's a pretty clean skin. And we had the Queen of the Underworld. This was another great skin that everyone really enjoyed, but she came out after the Gods season had ended. So we got her Stygian Legacy style, which is a nice green with some skeleton vibes to it. And then all her other ones are pretty good too. She does have a crown on. I guess that would be a tiara, not a crown though, wouldn't it? Rhinebound. And then the Cosmic. Pretty good skin there. Next up was August 2024 with the Operator. So I feel like this one didn't get much fanfare. I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it. She has goggles on. I feel like with this second one, the Machinist, they tried to go for the Renegade Raider color scheme a little bit, which was pretty cool. And then Auric, Phase, Rhinebound, and Cosmic. So again, I don't think a lot of people enjoyed this one. Then we had September 2024 with Dolly, another llama-based crew skin. This was what, the third or fourth? But in addition, she also had Cuddle Team Leader references. She had Guff, Peely references, lots of Fortnite references on this skin. Her secondary style was my favorite though, this bright pink one. I love this one. I just don't like how her coat kind of flays open like that. You're going to see it on the Cosmic Legacy one. It looks kind of weird. So you can see how it just sprouts open. It looks, I don't know, just strange. Here's the Phase. Here's the Rhinebound. Now look how it looks on this one. It just looks weird. I don't know. Maybe because they outlined it in black for this one. It just makes the character look a bit silly. But my favorite is right here. That bright pink. Love it. Next up was October 2024. This is Polis. So a lot of people love this skin, even though I've never seen it in game. He's got a nice orange and black color scheme to start off with. And then look at this. A red and orange. This is why it's one of my favorites, because of the color scheme. Orange galore. Even with the Auric one. Boom. We still got orange in there. Beautiful. Phase. No problem. Orange. Rhinebound. Yeah, we still got orange. No way they keep orange for the Cosmic, right? I don't have this one yet. This unlocks later this month, so I can't even tell. Looks like it might have some orange in there, though. Then we had November 2024 with Chiron Arc. So he's got a mask on and off. Pretty cool that you can toggle it off. I think it looks better with the mask on, though. So here's his secondary style. It's nice white and red. And then his hair turns pink on this one. How cool is that? Now here's his Auric. His hair turns brown there. Let's see what his mask looks like. Okay. And we got Phase. His hair is still brown, and I don't have the other two just yet. Then we went on to December 2024, Lady of Cranes. So she's a great skin that fits the samurai vibe all around. Her secondary style was pretty solid as well. Nice black and white and a little bit of blue in there too. And we just recently got her Auric. And we can't see the rest. Then we went to last month, January 2025. I was not a big fan of this one. I know a lot of people like this sushi type skin, but just not my cup of tea. His secondary style was this avocado design. And we can't see the rest just yet. So this was one of my least favorite crew pack skins so far. And then we went to today's February's 2025 Haruka of the Masks. And obviously she will get some legacy styles. I'm anxious to see what her first style will be. So a decent samurai type skin that definitely fits the vibe of this season in Chapter 6. So not too bad. Now there's one skin that I didn't cover yet, and it's this guy right here, Volpez. So this is part of the Winter's Trickster set. So he's a bonus crew skin. Some people might not even have him because, like I said, he was a bonus. You had to be subscribed for a certain amount of months in a row to get him. So he's a fox type skin, and he reminds me of the other fox skin. In fact, I think he's the same skin, just a different color scheme to him. So you may or may not have this skin right here. He's a bonus skin that not many people probably got. So I can't remember if I said there were 52 skins in the crew or 53, but technically there's 53. You can see right here, I've favorited all of them and it shows 53 in total. But if you don't count Volpez, then there's 52. Because like I said, he's just a bonus skin. So 52 or 53 in total. So let me know in the comments, what are your top 5 skins? Give me your, okay. Give me your top 5 skins and then your top 5 least favorite skins. I want to know, who do you guys like? Who do you not like out of the crew? And then I'll do my own top 5. I'll do my top 5 best, top 5 worst. So there you go. That is every single crew skin in the entire game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.